Hello, everybody! Welcome back to Speletons. I'm Zinker, he's Derek, and humble brag, but I got a shiny Tapu Koko from the Max Raids, and I am excited. Look at him.
The Adventures.
He's all, yeah, whatever. Dynamaz Adventures. Apparently since we last recorded, we learned they had an increased shiny chance. I got a shiny Emolga.
Yes.
That,
a lot increased.
That first day, like right after we stopped recording. I got it on camera, but I probably didn't post it because it's not too special.
That special.
But it's like 1 in 100 the shiny charm, which is what I currently have. But the Tapu Koko took 41 of those adventures for me to get him. He's really awesome. I don't have a good nature for him yet though. But you know, I'll work on it. We'll get him there. What are we doing? Did we talk to these guys? Did I already talk to them? Oh, I think I can still hear it on the TV. Yeah. Not that it matters. I just want to hear it from one source of audio.
Makes sense.
Oh, I think I talked to the mayor so he can make the rains or whatever.
Yes.
We might as well,
I made the rain because I didn't realize where we left off.
Nice.
In my game.
I want to go exploring though, so this episode's mostly going to be exploring. You want me to create a set of the Reigns of Unity? If my dear great-granddad was still around, he'd been able to make you a set. But unfortunately, we've got no one left who knows traditional ways at this point. I do have it. Is that a pedal? If so, would that not mean the King of Bountiful Heart? No, I dare not. If I call my ancestors made Reigns of Unity by following the ways passed down in fairy tales, I'm afraid those old traditions. Oh, cool. Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I think that's a basket.
He made you a basket.
I wanted reins. How can I ride a horse with a basket? Harumph. Oh. Oh, what shit? I'm just like upset. Look at that. That's pure. Yeah. That's like, oh, it's like my mom just died. News.
He just came in and he's like, "Your mom gay."
The hot water in my shower seems to have gone on holiday. Oh yes, terribly sorry. I'll have a look at it soon. Oh, you here too, Chief? We're in the middle of something? The pair of you seem awfully gloomy. The mayor tried. What, is that all? So all you need to do is make some nice cord. Pass me those materials for a mow. Alright, got my pedal, got my hair.
You don't want to mow.
Now what am I supposed to do with them? Ahem, if I may be so bold, allow me to share a song that survives from the legends. Nintendo's really trying to insert a lot of songs into their games.
I don't know about that here.
What do you mean you don't know about that here?
I mean, that was 2 lyrics.
Still, they did it twice.
2 lines.
That is the second or third time we've heard a song.
That's how people used to record things, Zinker. Bards would sing about them.
Yeah, but Derek, I'm not saying it doesn't make sense. I'm saying Nintendo really likes to insert songs into the games now, suddenly.
Oh?
Think about it, Derek. Fire Emblem, a couple years back, they didn't used to sing. Awakening comes around, or Fates, one of the two, whatever the blue hair chick's in, and suddenly, a lot of fucking singing.
Correct.
What did you say?
Singing was a big plot point in Fire Emblem 10.
You mean? I mean, Derek, no one cares. It's not. It's before Awakening. Sorry to rip the Band-Aid off. No one fucking cares.
I feel like you contradicted yourself a little bit there.
I kind of what? Is Fire Emblem is? What do you mean?
Lark. Well, you contradict yourself a little bit there.
How so? No one cares about before Fire Emblem Awakening?
People care now because of Fire Emblem Heroes.
How is that contradicting myself, Derek?
Because you said before Awakening there was no thoughts in Fire Emblem.
Derek, I'm not quite sure, but I know deep down I'm right. Anyhow, did you know that the original Fire Emblem's coming to the Switch? And when I say the original, I mean...
I did, yes.
The original. I'm surprised you didn't want to do it.
Yes. Nintendo will put up the original Fire Emblem for 25 days. Then, after those days have passed, Nintendo will remove it from the shop.
Oh.
That's not exactly true, but it's actually coming. It's actually being removed from the shop on March 31st.
Oh. Still, though, I'm surprised you didn't want to do it.
Oh, it's garbage. There's no reason to.
I feel like it'd be interesting to do for the show, though.
I guess.
That seemed like it was up your alley.
So, like, I've played the remake of it, and, like, the remake's okay, but, like, I've also played the original a bit. The original Garbo.
Well, yeah, it was the first one, Derek.
Fire Emblem was Garbo until the 5th game. And I don't even know that firsthand. I only know the 6th game firsthand. Is like passable.
I better
There's a reason this series wasn't doing great for a while. The early games were just kind of bad.
I mean, fair.
They were supposed to be super hard, but the way that they were hard wasn't like a fun hard. It was just like an unfair hard.
It's like an unfair hard. I mean, yeah. I still thought you would have wanted to do it. It was like special.
Yeah.
Well. Lame.
When they came out, okay, so they are releasing like a collector edition of it, and it sold out like immediately.
This Aldino level 62. Why?
Probably a lot of experience.
True. Big true. Big if true.
So they released a collector's edition of it.
What
which
do I get for completing the Crown
had like a
Tundra
bunch of like cool shit.
Well.
And sold out like immediately because it got cool shit. But like that would have been the only reason I would have bought it. The other thing too is like it's the first time it's ever been translated to the US.
Oh, okay.
Like to English and like in the US.
They really they took the time to translate it? Surprising.
Yeah. But like so the untranslated version is on I think the like the SNES thing on here, or sorry, the regular NES thing on here.
Oh, okay.
So you can play it untranslated already. They did add a few like quality of life things, like like ROM tools.
Oh yeah.
I think the ROM tools are better on the NES thing though than the release of that regular game.
Have you played it?
No, I haven't played it yet.
Well, how do you know?
I played the ROM. I played with other NES stuff though. I played with the ROM tools on that, like the save states and like reverse and everything.
There's a card link up there.
Like the rewind, I should say.
YouTube?
Not that Garbo.
It's not that bad. Not yet. I don't have Nidoran female.
I know. I know 2019
was filling up the
it was 2018. Was it 2018 that was terrible? Yeah, it must have been because I was at college. I watched it get most dislikes on YouTube. I watched a live stream of its dislikes.
Of what?
The YouTube Rewind in 2018.
Oh, 2018 was
I watched the
Garbo.
live stream of it.
2019 was like not as Garbo, but still pretty Garbo, I think. Yeah. Yeah, that sounds about right.
People care.
Dude, I used to care about YouTube Rewind. Then I watched 2018 and I was like, yikes. Like I was like ultra yikes. Because it was an ultra yikes. And it was one of the cringiest things I've ever watched in my entire life, and I don't know how anyone okayed that. Essentially. I don't know how people participated in that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, with Fire Emblem though, there's also ROMs out there already with that people have done with translations from the remake of the game.
Yeah, but this one brings in the views, Derek. This is the moment to celebrate it, or whatever.
That's what it's for. I think it's just because it's some anniversary for Fire Emblem. I don't remember what year it is.
Either way.
Maybe 30.
I thought it was cool,
30,
and I thought
35.
you would have been excited to do it, but I guess I was wrong.
Yeah, well, yeah,
guess
you
you
were.
just disappointed me.
Yeah, well, people should start expecting that from me.
Well, Derek, I don't think you're a disappointment. Except the 99 other times I said that, but right now... Derek, you're not a disappointment. There you go. You got that.
Right,
Them's the facts. Deal with it.
Derek, now disappointment confirmed.
That's right, bitch.
But yeah, it's not. I don't think it's worth. Like, I'm not even gonna. Zinker, I was very back and forth on whether or not I actually care to buy it. The only reason I determined the only reason I buy it because it's on sale for a limited amount of time. And even then, like, I don't want to buy it because that's a ploy to get people to buy it.
It's true.
I would have bought the collector's edition, but that's the only way I would have actually bought it.
It's a shame. I think it would have been kind of neat to do. Oh well.
I mean, we can if you want, but like.
Oh wait, why am I trying to catch this Bronzong? I forgot I chose one. I don't need it.
I haven't looked into it. I'll tell you what, Zinker. Let me look at it.
Oh, it's only if you want to do it. Because honestly, we would only do a couple episodes, and you still haven't gotten me the Mario Kart home footage I need to do the first episode.
You remind me at the end of this. I will set it there, like when we're done with doing whatever the hell we do tonight.
I need it for today.
I'll set it to upload.
It's okay, because I think I'm not. So I want to get like Watch Dogs, because the new Watch Dogs game looked interesting. I don't know if I want to do it for the show. It's like very off what we would normally do, you know? We don't normally do like those AAA type games. I mean, like we'll do Nintendo AAA, but at the same time, sometimes, you know, it's just it's about just playing around with some games, you know?
Yeah.
We do some random things.
Yeah. I'm not opposed to doing it. It's just like I probably wouldn't play it myself is the thing.
That's fair. I feel like see, that's my exact line of thinking. No one wants to play Fire Emblem, so they're looking for other people who want to watch it.
Honestly,
looking for other people who have played it. Yeah.
Honestly, with this one, that's probably the case.
Is this the Reggie
probably
Temple?
not a lot of people are gonna play it.
I see. So the thing with these legendary giants.
Yes.
There's more for the audience than is for you. We're probably going to do that in Shield, because I am going to. I never finished shiny hunting Reggie Ice or Reggie Steel. I have Reggie Rock. I guess I haven't moved him up. But I never finished shiny hunting Reggie Ice or Reggie Steel on Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire. My chances are never going to be better than they are now. So, 1 in 1,000, I think, right now. So I'm probably gonna shiny hunt them in this game. Thereby, that's gonna lock our progress down pretty hard.
Yes.
I forgot I should already have a Glaceon.
Yes, you would.
I can murder it.
If you wanted to, you could. Well, I guess it probably would be better to do it separately.
Do what?
I was gonna say you could do part of the Regis without actually like fighting them, but
I don't want to accidentally trigger something. That's the only reason.
Yeah. I can tell you from experience because I've been digging around on the island. It's not much to trigger for them.
No, you have to go into the temple, I think, right, and actually do the things.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and they're hidden by braille
There's
puzzles
not much
again.
thing.
Derek had Derek, what was that? What was the first puzzle you encountered for Regirock?
For Regirock.
Yeah.
Well.
Share it with the audience. I'm sure they're
something
interested.
along the lines of like you have to the first Pokemon needs to hold a stone that halts progress or something like that. And you know, there's a lot of that could be anything.
Yeah, could. The first Pokemon needs to hold the stone that halts progress. That could be literally anything.
There's that classic question: who's the first Pokemon? Like, is it Bulbasaur because he's the first in the Pokedex? Is it Mew because Mew was genetically the first Pokemon? Is it Arceus because Arceus is God of Pokemon apparently? Or is it Rhydon because Rhydon was the first Pokemon that was created by the developers? Like when they were making Pokemon, they were like, oh, Rhydon's the first Pokemon.
What was the
So
answer,
it could be
Derek?
anything.
You
have
got
to
it.
have a
It
Bulbasaur
could
in the party,
it could be anything.
and it has to hold never stop.
It could be anything. Holding a Everstone in the party. I'm glad you finally got that down, buddy. Audience, I had to seriously debate whether I should tell Derek that he just needed to have the first Pokemon in his party hold an Everstone or not.
To be fair, I would have gotten in when I had a Bulbasaur in the front of my party, holding an Everstone.
It's true, but it would have been really funny just to let you live with that knowledge for so long, because someone else would have made you. The only reason why I told you was because I would have felt bad because I felt that was mean.
I mean, it would have been a little rude, yeah.
Yeah, so that's why I didn't. That's why I didn't. I was like, my pal didn't do that to me. He would also think about it, but.
Also, I don't know where Reggie Ice's temple is.
Probably in ice.
Haven't been able to find it. See, that's what I thought. I looked around that.
Maybe you just
I
bad
see
at
using
looking.
Giant's bed though. It's, Giants.
Could be Giant's bed. There's maybe it's this right here, Derek. Did you go here?
Look over there.
Frigid Sea.
I don't think so.
That's definitely where it is.
Oh, Frigid Sea is where one of the fighty dogs is.
Right.
I think Cobalian's there.
Wait, do I have Weavile? I can't remember. Beldum.
Base game.
Is Weavile base game? Okay.
Yeah.
Trevenant base game?
Yeah, because
Trevenant is base game, yes. Yeah, he is. He is.
Yeah.
What are you gonna... Oh, he's just getting happy, okay.
If you will, you can honk at him.
How?
Ring the bell. I'll do something
I didn't
different.
realize you could ring the bell in this game. Oh, he just erupts. He literally just erupts. It's funny. Ooh, close combat. I wish they introduced more TMs in this game. That's what they should have done. That'd have been really cool. Update movesets to some Pokemon because they learn more TMs. Where am I going? I've already been here. I wanted to go like elsewhere to new places. I guess I want this Carbink up here. So I'm going up to this Carbink.
You do have to go up there actually.
For...
That's where you're going for the story.
Is it? Alright.
Yeah, I haven't gone up there, so I don't know.
We went up. We've been up here.
I know what's
already.
up there because I read the story, but I haven't gone up there.
We've been up there. Man, the thing that sucks is I know they say like the Galarian bird's a shiny lock, but I'm really hoping like somebody finds out that that's not true. You know?
Yeah.
Because their shiny forms, they're really awesome. And again, there's no better time to shiny hunt them than now. But, it sounds like they just aren't, which is sad. But, you know, I did not catch this Carbink, apparently.
Pokemon be like that.
It sure be. Alright, well, bye, Carbink. You should have fucking been caught, bitch. Oh, he's still alive. Well, okay.
It's Carbink. It's tough.
Yeah, I know. I had one. It was one of my favorite Pokemon in Kalos. Since I never actually ended up using,
One almost ended up in my party.
Dude, he was awesome. He was actually my best Pokemon, essentially. So I used him a lot. Sorry, Aegislash is my best Pokemon. He was like my second best. No, Vivillon was my second best. He was like my third best. Carbink, I think, was the only actual only other Gen 7 Pokemon besides Aegislash and Vivillon that I used in the main 6 I ended up having. Cool.
Ah.
Okay, I guess there's just no more new Pokemon to find. Well.
Yep.
Ooh.
You found them all. Congratulations.
So, the recommendation says there's no more.
Here's the shiny charm too.
It's weird. Did I finish the Isle of Armor? No, I need Porygon 2. Happiny. Wait, what's the max number on this? 210? Oh. I only need 10 more. Then I get the Mark Charm. I need a Shinx? Derek, do you have a Porygon 2? Do you want to, like, knock that out of the park?
I have a Porygon.
You have a Porygon?
Which,
yeah, well, you can...
Yeah, and it could become a Porygon too.
We can evolve it, yeah. Yeah, you want to do that?
We could if you want, yeah. Okay.
Okay. I'm with it. We could get the thing for the Isle of Armor Pokédex. Since I'm only 10 away. Do you have a Happiny? Probably not. That would probably be a bitch to get.
No.
I might have a Happiny somewhere. Oh, Frosmoth. God, look at all the Frosmoths. So many.
Yeah, they're just all vibing.
There's so many here vibing. Huge vibe check. I guess I'm going all the way up here to complete the story. I should say that for the next episode. That's where I go, right? Up here?
Yeah. Yes.
Alright, well then I think it makes sense to end the episode here. And next time on Speletons, we'll go and we'll take on Calyrex or whatever. Or catch him or whatever the fuck. Thanks, Tapu Koko.
We're gonna go insult his mother.
Bye-bye. And subscribe if you like the series.